When I see you flying out of Timbuktu, sucking all the money from the tree I grew. I know sincerity is eyes from you. Caught me in the middle of the ball I threw. If you want me bowing to the glass I drew, I could melt the colors if you stain on you. Time up around me, crystal calibrates around me. Nice so naughty. Candy cooking on school county. Time up around me, crystal calibrates around me. Nice so naughty. Candy cooking on school county.
Physically fit. Catch you in the ride, wanna taste of it. Boom on by, wanna feel my grip. People in the Bronx wanna take a trip. Rocket on a compact disc. In a pocket full of coin. Yeah, want my kiss. Wake up, what's your bliss?
Anytime I do a shawty, feeling like a won the lottery.
Welcome, everyone. Courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well.
Make no mistake, these teams have very little love for one another. It's a heated rivalry that the fans relish.
Yeah, you love it when you have these kind of games. Two teams evenly matched and going at it.
Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn.
But this love don't last. Passion is fading. I'ma give you my last.
Physically fit. Catch you in the ride, wanna taste of it. Boom on by, wanna feel my grip. People in the Bronx wanna take a trip. Rocket on a compact disc. In a pocket full of coin. Yeah, want my kiss. Wake up, what's your bliss?
I don't know, nowhere to go. Bouncing off the walls, got a disco soul. Pounce them goals, pressure on the toes. When they get to swinging, I'm prime your twisted your toes. Fly up the jet, make your neck on froze. Don't take the toll, turn up the beat, make them lose control. I don't know, nowhere to go. Bouncing off the walls, got a disco soul. Pounce them goals, pressure on the toes. When they get to swinging, I'm prime your twisted your toes. Fly up the jet, make your neck on froze. Don't take the toll, turn up the beat, make them lose control.
Sit by myself, talking to the moon.
Pull up the single turn up. 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 Ooh, yeah, come for the, pull up for certain, yeah, come set the mood, yeah, you come like sunshine, yeah, come meet the moon, baby go fine, so fine, Mike, hey, ooh, yeah, come for the, yeah, pull up for certain, yeah, come set the mood, yeah, you come like sunshine, yeah, come meet the moon, baby go fine, so fine.
It's the NBA brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. It's the Toronto Raptors facing the New York Knicks. Now here's Van Vliet. Barnes outside. No good from outside. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York.
I love watching Mitchell Robinson play. He brings a physicality to the center position with that 7-foot, 240-pound frame.
Pass to McDaniels. And Pirtle sends it back. Shot clock at 5. Here's Brunson. To get open is Robinson. And too long on the shot. And Brent, about Mitchell Robinson. He is fun to watch down low.
So dominant. He uses that body to his advantage to gain position. And right now he's at that time in his career where he's still sharing time and looking for a full-time starting role. I think that's on the horizon.
All right, now let's find out what head coach Nick Nurse had to say to David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, he gave me some broad strokes regarding the game plan. He said we want to work the ball into the paint, high percentage looks, and then get to the foul line if we can. We'll see how they try to accomplish that throughout the game. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And it's Trent in the corner. The three. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Here's Randall. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
Well, Randall finding out some creative ways how to score on the inside, becoming smarter and more adept at doing so.
Robinson with the block. Brunson scanning the floor. New York moving it around. And Robinson throws it down hard.
Well, he's just too big and too athletic to be given that kind of position. Mitchell Robinson, an easy deuce.
Siakam outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Now here's Van Vliet. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now he averages nearly 12 points a game. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Robinson left side. Over Trent. Robinson misses.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Van Vliet outside. The kick out to Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. Knicks with the rebound. Randall surveying the D. Out to Barrett. Out to the wing. Brunson. No good on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Siakam. Stolen by McDaniels. And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way. Got a piece of it.
First personal foul. First team foul.
So it's the Knicks now. And Brunson, here we go. And to get open is Robinson. New York, no good that time either.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Inside, Van Vliet.
2 minutes.
And it's all evened up.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size. The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
Barnes can't get it to go.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
1:27 left to play in the first quarter. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Now here's Randall. They need this one. And Pirtle pulls it down. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Yep, that one goes.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Randall no good. Van Vliet right side. Pass to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And those are two loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
In the corner, it's Robinson. And here's Brunson. Out to Barrett. Back to Brunson. 5 on the clock. Pass to McDaniels. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. And so the first quarter is in the books. Raptors lead by 6. Stay with us as we get set to bring you. Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here, as we get underway once again. And what do you guys think about the Raptors here so far in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Reeves gets the bucket. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
It's Brown on the wing. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Reeves can't hit. Raptors leading by 5. Here's Banton. And Brown over to help.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Banton. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. And it's Brown missing. Pass to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
A high-energy wing with a solid all-around skill set. Siakam is developing into a quality go-to scorer.
Now Stewart. New York, no good that time either. Stolen. And now the Knicks on the break. Hayes with it. Now guarded by Porter. And Boucher sends it back. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Boucher. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Hayes in the post. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And Killian Hayes, born in America, yet didn't play high school basketball. That's unheard of.
Well, Killian's dad played a bunch of years in Europe, and he really loved his time in France, so he believed the best way for Killian to develop his game was to play pro ball in France. Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, and we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much. Shots good by Banton.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Back to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And not only does he get all the way to the rim in traffic, but how about he goes to the reverse?
You got to be kidding me. That was awesome.
You can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Here's Banton, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. New York takes timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Anunoby with it. No points in the game yet for him. 4 on the shot clock. And that one is hammered home.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And, Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
Pass to Robinson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And this is where Robinson will do damage. He's got the height, he's got the length, and when he's inside, he's going to capitalize.
.132 left to play here in the second quarter. And here's Barnes for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Barnes has got the lead up to 14 now for Toronto. To the paint. And Randall throws it down.
Randall with a great effort there, up and athletic and at the rim.
Here's Barnes. Robinson with the block. And they get it back. Here's Banton. He has 6. To the middle. It's stolen by Randall. There's 49 seconds left in the first half. Boucher with the rebound.
And tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
Here's Banton. Pass to Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Here's Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Here's Brunson. It's hauled in by the Raptors. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks in Milwaukee. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road.
And there he is.